Sorry about that. I cut y'all off by accident. I'll show y'all this truck moving a house. You got plenty of room, Jack. Yeah, he moving a house, half of it. And so I gotta wait. And then the other guy's coming with the other half. Oh, he letting me go. He's letting me go. Alright, let's get back to this. Stop. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I was trying to let you go, man, but you won't let me go. Fine, I'll go. Y'all see I'm in my green, white, and blue. What you gonna do, baby? You did. Sierra Leone, baby. What's going on? Grand Rising to you all. I'm out here rolling. I am in southern Missouri. On my way back to Chicago. Just got through. Oh, slow down. Thank you, lady. I just got through offloading a load in a little small place, a little small town in Arkansas. So now I'm headed back. So I stopped to get fuel. So I said I'll go ahead and turn the camera on and just talk to you guys. I saw something interesting while I was waiting there. About maybe, I want to say 2018 or so. Was it 19? I don't remember. I guess it was 18. Yeah, 2018. I went to Ghana with Bomani H.A.M from Africa for the Africans.org tour and investment company. And on the trip was Sister Dr. Ma'at, and me and her. I was familiar with her because she was a frequent guest on the Sinetta TV news show. And so I caught her a couple times on there, and so I knew who she was. You know, she didn't know me. I'm not internet famous yet, but it's coming. And so when Bomani told me that she was gonna be on the trip, I was like, oh man, I know Dr. Ma'at. I know her from the videos on Sinetta. You know, so I'm like, all right, cool. You know, we got a celebrity in the house, so we're about to definitely roll out the road treatment for it. He was like, yeah, absolutely. You know. So me and the sister got cool on the trip or whatever, and we was real tight, real jam. She's dropping some powerful information. That's what they say. Dropping some very powerful information. You know what I'm saying? Piece of black power. And so we've always kept in contact with Facebook since the trip. And she reached out and congratulated me. Set my cruise. She reached out and congratulated me on receiving my new name and my citizenship from Sierra Leone. After me tracing back my was it matrilineal side, and tracing one of my great grandmothers back to Sierra Leone. She was more likely the first ancestor to be stolen, kidnapped, and brought to the Americans against her will. So it's to pay homage to her, because if she didn't survive and thrive, then I couldn't be here. So all praise is due to my ancestor. I don't know her name yet, but she know who she is. Right? And I'm sure she's smiling, looking down on me, because I'm the first person to actually make it back across the pond and reconnect with my Sierra Leonean roots. So she reached out and congratulated me, and I told her to thank her or whatever. And then I looked on her, I don't know, it was on Facebook. I think it was on Facebook. I saw it that she said that she was from Cameroon. She traced her DNA ancestry back to Cameroon, and then that she had reached out. I forgot which tribe she's from. Reached out to one of the tribes there, and they agreed to adopt her as, you know, a daughter. Must be on the phone or something. I'm about to hit me. I'm on the phone, but I'm hands free. I ain't touching it, and I got the remote in my hand. Turn it off and on. So, what do you do? But anyway, I got the microphone right here on my glasses. Headset. It's a hands-free operation right here. You need it. But I digress. But anyway, she said that she was going back, and I caught a little bit of her broadcast, man, and I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, I'm not really no emotional dude, but it brought a tear to my eye, man, because I could see she was truly elated. You know what I mean? She got her new name. Don't ask me to pronounce it, guys, because I heard the fella mention it 3 or 4 times, and I still couldn't catch it. So she'll have to tell me 4 or 5 more times before I can remember. But she received the name, and she's getting a chance to tour Cameroon, you know, and I'm just so happy for her. Just happy to see people taking an interest in finding out who they people were, man. You know, I was talking to my cousin, you know, my first cousin. She's a female. She just like, she has no desire to go back, and I'm just like, man, it kind of stings right here in the heart to hear somebody say that, knowing what the history is. I'm like, but you know, America, they're good for pulling the wool over our eyes. You know what I'm saying? And basically creating Negro pens. You know what I mean? Because we're at the point where we don't even want to find out, and we have the technology to find out, you know, what tribe we were from, which tribe we have a genetic DNA match with. Those people are still there. We know the history. We read all the books, and I don't get it, but you know, some of us do get it. And Dr. Mayat, she gets it. She wanted to go back. She saw me going back. I put it out there for everybody to see. I still got more videos to come, you know. And I'm just so happy for the sister, you know. Now she know what tribe she descended from. She's gonna get to learn all about the culture because she's an educator. So she's gonna be probably dive deep into the culture, into the language, the food, all of that. You know, she's an educator, so I think she wants to go there and do some things as far as education-wise. It's perfect for her, and I think her name is befitting of that, because they said something about that her name means basically something dealing with teaching, and she's an educator, so that name is fitting for her, you know. And shout out to that sister and congratulations to her. You know what I mean? It actually brought a tear to my eye, you know, because I was on the trip with her, and we've had numerous conversations, you know what I mean? You know, and we was able to, you know, stay on the frequency that was so high, and then to see this happen and see what happened for me, it's like, man, it's a beautiful thing, you know. So I'm sure us making this known and videotaping these events is going to spark an interest in more and more people of like minds to want to trace their DNA and find out who they was and what stock they came from in racial history. Because it's not like these people just died out. They, you know, it ain't like they don't exist. You know what I mean? It's not that like they went extinct. These people still around. They still speaking some of the same languages. They're still eating some of the same foods. They still practicing some of the same cultures. And now we have the wherewithal to go back. And some of us are taking advantage of that, you know. And I'm so thankful, you know what I mean? Because it is a disconnect. Those folks there are our cousins. We are their cousins. And we're letting ignorance keep us apart. Yeah, we get it that we speak a different language, and we get it. We didn't grow up with the culture, but it ain't like we didn't want to. Believe me, a lot of us that choosing to come back using our own dime, which means we're using our own money. We're working hard over here, working right now, driving this truck. We're working real hard, making our own money, plopping it down on a ticket, paying for the hotel, the food, and then we get over there, we don't mind, you know, making sure people are happy around us. We make sure we take care of folks because, hey, we so happy to come back. Y'all just don't understand. It's like if you grow up without your mom, okay? You grow up just with your dad. You don't grow up with your mom, and then you become an adult, and then you get a chance to go to visit your mom. You know how you would feel. That's how we feel about Mama Africa. You know, we keep it alive here in America. You know what I mean? And people can't say we don't. You look anywhere in this country, you're going to see references to Africa. And a lot of us haven't set foot over there. And many of us can't afford to even get a ticket to go over there. And we keep Africa alive in the Americas. You better believe it. African Americans, absolutely. We truly understand we're from there, and we're looking to connect. A lot of us. Now, some brothers and sisters choose not to. That's their prerogative, and I support them in that. You get no arguments out of me. If you want to stay in America, then great. You want to make it work here, even though we have numerous obstacles and challenges dealing with the people who run this nation. And I get it. You know, we spilled a lot of blood. A lot of our blood was spilled here. A lot of battles took place here. You know, a lot of accomplishments, a lot of defeats. You know, we have a real extensive history here too. Okay, and hence Black History Month. So we made some strides in this country for sure, and we had to spill a lot of blood in order to do it. So I don't take away from that at all for folks who choose to only want to stay here in America. That's fine, but me myself, I choose to go back. You know, because I feel this void in my spirit because I was denied my natural birthright. And now I have the opportunity to go back and experience some of that. I'm gonna do it. I'm always gonna have an affinity for America because this is where my ancestors have been for the last 400 plus years. You know what I mean? But if I'm the first one to come back, then that would mean future generations will probably want to come back too. And then I want to, more likely if not, be buried over there in Sierra Leone or in Ghana. More likely Sierra Leone. I want to be buried probably in Sierra Leone. Even though I'm going to make Sierra Leone my home 50% of the time, and Ghana my home 50% of the time, or let's say 40 and 40, and then come over here in America 20% of the time. So I think that's sort of like what I'm gonna do moving forward, because I want to start getting things built there, and I want to open up businesses and help in any way I can help the country. So it's that saying that President Kennedy said, ask not what you can do, what America can do for you, or in my case, ask not what Sierra Leone or Ghana can do for me, It's what I can do for Sierra Leone and Ghana and other Africa in general. Because as y'all know, I will be visiting Senegal and the Gambia in April, and I will be back in Sierra Leone for the 60th anniversary of independence. And I'm going to bring all of that information and all that footage to the people so we can grow this channel, because we have a mighty, mighty work to do. Because I want to pick an orphanage in Sierra Leone, and I want to pick one. I already got one in mind in Ghana, and I want the channel to grow big enough so we can be able to sponsor one orphanage from each country. Because to me, that's the most effective we can do, we can be as a group once this GoHAM channel blows up. We're gonna adopt two, and I'm gonna go and interview those children and the director and the teachers. You're gonna hear what they need, and either y'all can send it to me to facilitate to get it over there, or we'll make a way where it can be sent directly over there to them. Instead of us just sending whatever we think, why don't we just ask the teachers and ask the director exactly what the kids need, or even ask the kids themselves what they need? Because to me, there's no better blessing that you can ask for than to help a child, especially a child who has no parents. You know, I've only really grown up with one, my mother. It's kind of hard for me to conceive just not growing up with not one parent, one absent. It leaves a big void in my life. You know, me and my cousin, we was talking about that, about my father, because it's a void in my spirit, because he wasn't there to raise me. You know, now, I don't fault him, because at that time, you know, he had his own cross to bear. But I've learned from his cross that he bared that, hey, look, I need to be there for my children. You know what I mean? So I need to be mindful of my temper, my temperament. I need to be mindful of where I go, mindful about what I do, invite positivity and positive thoughts in my life, so the angel of death won't visit me in my youth. Because I have a big old life to lead, and I want my children to have the benefit of having their father around. I want to be able to download all these experiences and all of my knowledge down into them, so they can live a much better life than I live. And so I feel like in order to get the most out of this life, you have to serve others. Because my point of bringing this subject up is because a lot of folks just think, okay, I got some investments, I have a job, you know, I have a place to stay, I have food, and I pay my bills, and that's it. They're not interested in serving others. So if that's it, then you fulfilled your purpose on this earth. So, you know, what else do you have to do? To me, I haven't served my purpose yet. You know, I've given to others, but I haven't done it in a major way. And I think to adopt two orphanages in the motherland, that will help me round out my purpose on this planet. And hopefully, God willing, inshallah, I'll find me a wife, either in Ghana or Sierra Leone. I'm thinking applications for a new wife. Once I start making regular trips over there, okay? I need to find me some land and start my business over there. But yeah, all this sparked up from me doing my ancestry and always having a love in my heart and a void in my heart for Africa. And now I know what the people look like. I know what the language they speak. I know a little bit about their religion. I know a little bit about the food. I know a little bit about the land. So now it's time for me to do a deep dive and really immerse myself in the culture there, so I can become of service and make Allah proud of me, as well as the ancestors. Because my thing is, what's the purpose of being here? If we're just gonna be born, go to school, get a job, pay your bills, and then at the end of that you die. It's gotta be more to it than that. You know? It's gotta be. Simply gotta be. So shout out to that sister, and shout out to anybody in the future that decides that they want to go ahead and do the African ancestry and find out where their people come from and have the courage to go back to see. Because you see us doing it, and we're just common, everyday people. We're not dignitaries. We're not, you know, celebrities. We're just ordinary working adults, and we're choosing to pay our own money to find out where we come from, and then to pay our own money, our own dime, to go back to reconnect with the people that our ancestor was taken from. And I'm sure those ancestors are definitely smiling down on us, because that's no easy thing. Some people don't even have the desire to do that. Nor, if they have the desire, they don't have the wherewithal to do it. So I am truly blessed to have the wherewithal to do it, and have the courage to do it. Yep. So I know that's what's going on. But yeah, I'm looking to go back to enjoy myself in Senegal and the Gambia. I will be taking time to connect and collaborate with the Bag family, because me and Mr. Ricky went to the same high school. Now he's older than me. I think he graduated in '81. I got there in '81. I think. Well, no, did I get there in '80? Yeah, I think I got there in '80. So he was there. He was a junior when I got there, but I didn't know him. You know what I mean? But yeah, we went to the same high school on the same side of town, the west side of Chicago. You did. And so I've been reaching out to him on their lives, and I've been donating to them to let them know, you know, I'm fully on board with the campaign. You know, anything I can do to contribute, I'm willing to do. So I've given a little bit of money. I feel it's all worth it, because they're doing a great work. Anytime people are doing a great work, they need to be supported. People need to support them. You know, this is for the folks who are afraid to step out on a limb, to step out on faith. People who don't want to do that, you know, and just, you know, feel that it's too much for them to overcome. And here it is, people who are willing to do that, they need to be supported. We need to support them. And I do that by putting my money where my mouth is. I've already contributed, and I'm probably going to be contributing more in the future. And when I get there, I've already volunteered at least one day. I'm going to stay there, I want to say 7 or 8 days. So I volunteered one day to go out to the Bag and to work for free to help the brothers and sisters out, to show my commitment to the campaign. And then of course that would give us good content, because you know I like to joke around, and so I will bring my clothes to work, my gloves. I bring my old pants and some old shoes with me, and roll my sleeves up, and you know, give them an honest day's work. You know, I have no problem volunteering. It's all for the cause. It's all for the culture that they're creating, and it'll give good content for their channel, and it'll give good content for my channel. Okay, and there's a couple other YouTubers that I'm gonna reach out to that's there. I would like to reach out to Blacksit, Julia, and her king. Maybe I can meet with them while I'm there. And it's a brother from the UK. I can't think of his name now, but I'd like to reach out to him because I kind of resonate with him when he's talking on his lives. And then a friend of mine just put me onto a YouTuber that's in big time YouTuber that's in Senegal. So I'm gonna reach out to that brother probably today or tomorrow, and try to collaborate with him when I get there, see what his platform is about. Maybe I can hook up with him. And then of course, when we get to Mama Salone, there's a couple of young YouTubers there that's really making some noise. So I'm gonna hook up with them. I promised them an interview, so I gotta make good on my promise. And then they promised an interview with me, so I gotta make sure they honor their promise with me. So we got some stuff. We got some heat coming for y'all, man. This channel gonna blow up. And then later in the year, inshallah, me and some of the brothers are gonna be going to Ghana for the New Year. Probably Christmas and the New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, we're gonna be in Ghana. You know, we're gonna go take a look at the land, so I get a chance to show y'all the land that I bought. Get y'all to show a little bit of Ghana, some of the nightlife, some of the malls, you know, some of the stuff that, you know, kicking with some of the people that's there, that some of the people that left America that's there building. So we want to be able to hook up with them, get a couple interviews, and give y'all some content about Ghana, because I don't know if I've told you all, I've been to Ghana 3 times. So let me run down the list so far. Ghana 3 times, South Africa. I still got footage to bring y'all about my South African tour. I got my my video guy creating me an intro for South Africa. So when it's done, I'll be able to start slapping those on the channel. And then I still got footage from my 3 tours to Ghana that I need to. So he's working on an intro for that. So once that's done, I'll start putting those videos up. Tanzania, still got plenty of Tanzania footage that I'm gonna be bringing you all. And then with the 2 new countries we're gonna be going to. So we're gonna be bringing some heat to this channel. That's why I'm gonna need y'all to support me at some point. And I'm doing all this with my own money. So I'm working hard every day. Now I got some people that's that I'm leased to with this company that I'm leased to. And I basically just let them know what I'm trying to do. Like, hey, look, I'm planning to do this, I'm planning to do that, and I'm gonna need the work so I can do that with. So they'll provide me with enough work to make sure I'm able to pay for my trips. So at some point, like I said, once I start these companies and start the non-for-profit, I'm gonna need the global African family to kick in so we can do some wonderful things. We want to be able to come and change some lives. I want to see concrete change. And I think the best way to do that is to help out as far as creating businesses, to help the younger adults with employment, and at the same time, the non-for-profit will help the youth at the orphanages and help direct their lives in such a way where we'll get to see them become best that they can be with sponsors. Yep. So we're going to take them from junior high right on up into college. You dig? And stop the exodus and the brain drain of Africa, and get those kids to stay right there and use their talents, their education, and intellect to uplift Mother Africa. That's what I want to be a part of. Yep. And I'm going to need the global African family to help me. So at some point, I will be asking you all to kick in, but at this point, I got it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that should be a nice tour coming up. And then for 2022, my birthday's in February, so y'all make sure y'all send the birthday wishes out. February 28th is my birthday. I'm a Piscean, mighty Pisces, baby. Yes. So I wanted to go this year because I'm turning 55. So this would have been the perfect year to go. Big 5-5, baby, but due to the COVID flu, it's not possible. So I'm gonna postpone it until next year and go in February. Okay. I guess the police up there, the man flashed me his lights. It's cool. I'm not going fast at all. So yep. State troopers. Ain't got nothing to do to be on these roads. I guess making sure people ain't speeding. It's 60 on this road. He's right over there parked. It's 60 on this road. I'm going 50. That's how you got to do it. You know what I mean? Shout out to the person who was flashing their lights, because traffic was coming this way. Somebody was flashing their lights to let me know that the police was there. So I was already going slow, so I'm good. Blessings to that person for letting me know. But anyway, I digress. Yeah. So 2022, I'm getting into the tour business, and I'm hosting a tour to Kemet, aka Egypt. Basically 12 days. You can reach out to me if you're interested in going. It's going to run about, if you leave from anywhere in America, it's going to run about $4,300 to $4,600 for everything. There's only like a few meals not included, but majority of the meals are included. Beer is included, wine is included. So, you people who really wanted to go to Egypt, there's a chance for you to go with your boy. I'm sponsoring a tour to go there for February of 2022. So we're gonna go and have a ball, baby. We're gonna have a ball. So that's all that footage I'm gonna be bringing y'all for next year. And then I promised Brother Dynas that I was gonna do a tour with him. So I think he does the Nigerian tour in August. So I'm gonna reach out to him to see if he's gonna be doing a 2022 August tour to Nigeria. And I will be booking that tour so I can show y'all Nigeria. Because I did the Ancestry DNA test, and on there it said that I was 17 or whatever, 18% Nigerian. So I haven't did my father side of the family as far as DNA yet, but I think I'm gonna do it today. Because my crypto been going crazy. I don't know if you guys are into the crypto, but the crypto been going crazy. Bitcoin, crazy numbers. So I've made quite a few dollars. So I'm gonna pull some more money out of there and go and pay for that kit. Some of my my profits, my gains, I should say. Yep. Slow down. I think 45 right here. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna pull down some of my gains and going to pay for the African ancestry test for the father side of the family. It's about $300. I've already did the mother side. I'm done with that. Now I got to do the father side. So we shall see what else I'm gonna mix with. Now I'm thinking this is where the Nigerian gonna come in. So it's only fitting that I do a tour of whatever country that it comes back with. I mean, now the other one said 17, whatever, 19%, whatever it was, 18% Nigerian, but I want to do it through African ancestry because it's made for us. You know what I mean? For melanated people, melanated. You dig? So I can't wait for that. Go ahead, I think, and order it. I'm gonna take down some of my gains today and go ahead and order it. That way it can be, they can expedite it out to me, and then I'll take the test this weekend and send it in, because it takes 10 weeks. So by the time I come back from my Sierra Leone trip in April, I should be getting the results back. So kind of hoping it's to Nigeria, you know what I mean? Because I have an affinity to Nigeria for some reason. So we shall see though. It might come back Ghana, because Ghana was on the list too. I think it said 13% Ghanaian. So then Cameroon, Cameroon was on there too. So we shall see exactly where I'm from. But I know it's in that general area. So we will find out. I'll do the reveal on camera so y'all can see. Matter of fact, I'll do taking the test on camera too. It's something you just swab your mouth, put it in the envelope, but I'll go ahead and do it on camera so you guys can see how it's done. And then I can do the big reveal on camera to show y'all. Yep. I might just do it beforehand so that way I can have like, you know, stuff made, shirt, hat, maybe a kufi made for that country's flag. Do it really big, make a, you know, like a ceremony out of it, basically. And I think that's what we should do. But okay, I didn't want to keep y'all too long. I just wanted to bring y'all on and let y'all see, because you know I was feeling really emotional, if I can say that, about sister getting her name and being in Cameroon today. But let me turn it around and let y'all see. This is southern Missouri. I forgot, I wanted to show y'all a little bit of the road so y'all can see what it looks like over here. It's kind of the back road, it's not the main highway. In order to get to this customer, I have to kind of take the back roads to get to this customer. So it's a nice little haul to get back to the main road. But it wasn't too bad. It did a lot of raining yesterday, like 4 hours of rain. And of course the temperature was 25 degrees. So basically it was, as soon as it hit the windshield, it was freezing. So, you know, I toughed it out. Got as far as I could, but once I started seeing cars flipped over, I'm like, yeah, it's time to get off the road. So I did. So it put me a little short with my destination, but better to get there safe than not get there at all. That's for real. Yeah, this is what southern Missouri looks like now. It's kind of cloudy and dreary today. It's cold. It's only 24 degrees. But it is what it is. It's the winter months here in the States. Yeah, it's the time I don't like. When I was over there in that African sun, yeah, I didn't really see me complaining that much because I was loving it. It was giving me a chance to charge my melanin. Yep, got a chance to reboot and charge. I guess I can speed up now and see the police around. Yep, this is Southern Missouri, my global African family. But look at all this land. That's how it is everywhere in America now. You got your cities where it's densely populated, but when you go outside them cities, that's what you see. Nothing but trees and roads. That's it. That's it. Basically, it's the same thing. Y'all look at those videos that I put up on in Africa. That's the same thing. You leave outside the city, you got a few houses here and there, but it's basically road and, you know, vegetation. Tell y'all, I don't believe in that narrative. There's too many human beings on the planet. Negative. It's just the trope that the elite keep trotting out and get us to buy into it, that it's too many people. I hate when I hear people regurgitating, you know, lies. I'm showing you that it's a lie. Look at all this land. And it's going to be like this all the way back to Chicago. It's another 9 hours back to Chicago. This is what we're going to be seeing. The only time you're not going to see this is when you start passing small towns and medium-sized to small cities. Other than that, you see this. Yep. Yep, that's it. But yeah, family, I ain't going to stay on long. I just wanted to give y'all that. Let y'all know I was congratulating the sister. You know, we are starting to really come back, and it's only going to get better. So, because we are able to feel a void in our spirit, and that void is very powerful. It's getting us up off our butt, making us study, make us read, make us learn. It's making us put together the income, the funds, in order to go back, because it's not cheap, family. It's not cheap to go back to Africa. Okay, it's anywhere from $3,500 to $5,000 USD in order to go back. And a lot of us are going back on our own dime. We're just regular, smuggler, working people. But no celebrities. Okay? So a lot of us are having to save. I'm having to save to do it. Yes, I'm having to save to be disciplined, not eat out at restaurants and make my own food, and, you know, not buy stuff and stuff I don't need, and just basically save in order to make these trips happen. That's for the people who's wondering, like, damn, how is this guy taking these trips? This is how I'm doing it. By working hard every day and being of value to the company that I'm signed on with. And because the company values me, when I go and ask for loads that pay well, because I am planning to do a trip, they don't mind facilitating that, because they realize I'm an asset to the company. I'm a value to the company. So I can ask them to do this, and they'll do it, and then I take the money and put it on the trip and go over there to the motherland and have the time of my life. So if anybody was wondering how I'm doing it, that's how I'm doing it. I'm being of value to my company. And that means I'm on time. I don't make excuses. If I make a mistake, I own up to it. I don't pass the buck to other folks, right? I try to make sure I'm prompt, courteous, professional, okay? And when they need my help, I'm always volunteering. Yep. And that pays off, because the company is able to have a better bottom line, manage managers and dispatchers are able to meet the quota, and it puts them in contention for bonuses. So when I ask for the better loads, or I ask for extra work, they have no problem getting that extra work from me. And that's how you do it. Wherever you at, become of value. Provide more value, right, than that's expected of you. If you do that, then you will be able to cash in the currency of human networking. And that's what I do. I've learned to harness the capital of human networking. Yep. And it's something that anybody can do. So wherever you are, provide more value. Okay? And if things are not going good for you, get wherever you can, get in the door, get your foot in the door somewhere, and provide value. So much value that you will outgrow the position that they placed you in initially, and put you in a higher position because of your value. Yeah, that's what I do. That's how I'm able to pay for my trips. Absolutely. And I'm gonna keep doing that. As long as Allah puts breath in me every day, I'm gonna continue doing that. Because it's a book that you all can get that will help you with this concept of providing value. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. Right? Get that book on audio. You probably can go to YouTube, type it in, The Richest Man in Babylon. I think it's by Clayton. What's his name? Is Clayton, isn't it? Let's see. It's something. If you type in that title, The Richest Man in Babylon, it'll pop up. I think it's still free on YouTube. You can listen to it for free. Inside that book is a bunch of gems to get you up out of whatever situation you're in. And it's all centered around work and providing superior value. Some keys in that book for anybody who wants to uplift themselves financially. And I use the wisdom from that book every day, everywhere I go. And that's why it seems like, my frequency is high to the point where nothing but doors are open for me. Yep. And I want to be able to share that information with whoever is wise enough to receive it. Yep. Share with whoever's wise enough to receive it. Because there's some gems in that book. And every so often I always revisit it so I can see a different perspective. Because it's like every time you revisit a book after a period of time, you either learn something new or you have a different way of interpreting what you learned initially that will still add positive value to your life. Yep. So I just dropped a real gem on you guys who's looking to change your life financially. Richest Man in Babylon. Check it out. You can you can thank me later. If you implement any of the wisdom in that book, you will be successful in whatever endeavor you decide to dive deep in. Yep. I'm coming up to the highway here, so I want to show y'all a little bit of the highway before I let y'all go. This is like just the main little back road. But I'm going to come up into the major highway here in a minute. Well, it ain't a major highway, but it's a two-lane, or four-lane highway. It's just a two-lane here. I'm gonna show y'all what the four-lane look like, and then show you the land on both sides of it, so you can see, nothing but land. It's literally trillions of acres of land with nobody living on it. And yet, the elite keep telling us through the news, i.e. the news, that there's too many people on the planet, we're overpopulated. I don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Please don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Yeah. In other words, don't fall for the lie. My international brothers that don't understand that reference. Don't fall for the lie of the elite. Because they basically want the whole planet for themselves. And they basically have acquired the planet through ill-gotten gains and through deception, trickery, and bloodshed. And they want to be able to keep the ill-gotten gains. So in order to do that, they need to get rid of some of the people on the planet. And they're saying this trope, there's too many people on the planet, as justification to do the evil stuff that they're trying to do to us. But like I always say, I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be wrong. What's y'all scenario on why it's so much happening in the world? All right, here is E60 highway. You see more trucks on the road. Yep. 4-lane here, and then I can go fast on this road too. It's not 60 no more, it's 65 on this road. I gotta do 11 miles on here. Yeah, I think it's 17, my bad, 17. And I get back to another 2-lane highway before I can get back to the 4-lane main highway. Speeding it up a little bit. Family, I miss Mama Africa and that sun. It's 90-something degrees every day over there. Now I'm over here, 22-degree weather, freezing. Freezing. There's a church right there on my left, and my right. First Assembly Church of God. That's what its name. This is Southern Missouri, family. My international African family. Southern Missouri. Yeah. Look how much open land that we have on both sides of the highway. It's amazing. Simply amazing. The lies that's told on the Tell a Lie vision. Tell a lie vision. I can't even talk now. Tell a lie vision. That's how I'm trying to say it. That's what I call television. Tell a lie vision. And it's called programming, because it programs you by telling a lie on your vision. It's crazy. That's why I don't look at Tell a Lie Vision. Nope. I'd rather read or do YouTube. You can learn almost anything on YouTube now. Back around so y'all can see me before I go. What do y'all think of my Sierra Leone colors? My dashiki and my kufi, custom kufi I had to match. Yep. The green, the white, and the blue. The green is for Mother Africa, the white is for the sky, right? Is it sky? It's the sky or the water? I think it's the sky. And then the blue is for, some people say it's for the blue water. And other people say it's for the blue is for the minerals that's in the soil. I got two interpretations. I haven't really narrowed it down to which one it is. For you Sierra Leone, for you guys that's from Sierra Leone that subscribe to the channel, you all, let's settle the debate on exactly what it means. Does it mean the resources that's in the soil, or does it mean the blueness of the sky or the water? But I've been told two different things. So we'll let you all be the deciding factor of exactly what it means, and then we'll go with that. Yep. But okay, family, I didn't want to keep y'all too long. I just wanted to drop a few gems on you. I gave y'all a good book, The Richest Man in Babylon, for you people who want to elevate yourselves, right? In that book is a lot of gems, a lot of wisdom. For anybody that wants to know how to elevate themselves, get that book. Or if you don't get the book, maybe you can't afford it, it should be still up on YouTube. You might be able to still listen to it for free. It's long, I warn you now, it's long, but it's beautiful stories in there for you to learn. Matter of fact, I might listen to it on my way back because I got an 8-hour drive. So I might familiarize myself with it again because I love those stories in there. And then it's giving you some things that you can use today, not in the future. It gives you gems in that book to use today to elevate your situation. Absolutely. But okay, family, I love y'all. Peace to the family. And as I always say, peace, that's the best way to say it. Peace and black power. I gotta see how the camera is positioned. Peace and black power, and I'll bring y'all more of these at least once a week on top of the video so y'all can see my face and see me, interact with me, you know what I mean? If y'all have any comments, any concerns, any questions, put them in the comment section. As y'all notice, I will respond. I will respond to everybody that sends me a comment. You know, just don't make them negative because I'm a positive person. And I try to stay away from negative because it doesn't help you and it definitely don't help me. Okay? Let's stay positive. Let's uplift each other. And because that's what our purpose is to uplift